Hi, in this part of the video, as part of the process of improving your skills, self-preparation plan for interview, I would like to talk about some evolution that you are going through. For PT, you had a different personality, like you were mostly reactive personality, and your answers used to come to your mind where you had a choices available. Then you came to main examination and there you started writing answers, and then your mind was thinking at a speed of writing. That was logical also. But here, when you find the gap between your mind and your speech is so small, I mean, you have to be evolving little differently. Well, as part of the interview, mock interview conducting at various levels, I've got experience of three kind of people. I mean, one group of people, they just don't speak. They just don't speak. No matter how much hard they try, they have information, but they're not able to speak. That's one group of people. The second group of people, they speak too much on any question, anything. They speak and speak and speak. They don't answer. They just speak. But third group of people, I mean, when you talk to them, when you ask them a question, they speak as if that they have written an answer on that. I want you to be in the third group of people, and I think it is a skill which can definitely be acquired by a few practices that I'm asking you to conduct at this stage. I would like you to do some exercises. Don't ask me questions. I mean, don't ask that why I'm asking you, because I'm using my experience for you to really work in this, because some of you may find it offensive if I ask you the first exercise that you should do is loud reading. Well, it's like, what is this? But then let me tell you, it really has a huge bearing on how you evolve as a spoken person. Loud reading clears your diction, your pronunciation, your understanding, stresses, comma, and then interwordal gaps and whatnot. I mean, these things you can record and listen to yourself, and then you would get a lot of autocorrection in the process. So loud reading is one thing. Which is what I'm recommending that you should be doing every single day for a few minutes maybe, but then that really works. The second thing which I would like you to do is that you teach somebody the content of your optional or content of your general studies. Because what happens in this way, when you are speaking on certain content, your speech gets loaded with content. I mean, your mind learns how to add content and facts and figures and information on the things that you're speaking on. That sensitivity is there. And then that's a training that mind will acquire, and then they will definitely have lots of points to share whenever it is trying to speak on a particular topic. If you can't find somebody to teach, just to speak. Just speak of the entire syllabus that you have got, and then you will see that your speech becomes content rich that way. The third exercise which I would like you to be doing is that catch hold of some juniors for whom you are Didi or Bhaiya for them. I mean, you catch hold of juniors, and then to them you explain those controversial topics that you have got. I don't want you to discuss with your peer group that who are giving interview with you, because if you work with them, you give an argument for a controversial topic, they give a counter argument, you give a counter argument, they will give counter argument, and then you end up preparing for group discussion. That's not something which I want. What I'm interested in, you should play out your all ideas that you have got. On a controversial topic, you may have thought, never spoke. And then if you are speaking to somebody you are already achiever for, that person would allow you to play out, and your flow would be there, and you'll be clearer about your own thoughts if you have got an audience of a junior to whom you are trying to explain my position on this. I mean, that kind of thing I would like you to do. The next thing which I would like you to do is that now you catch hold of some seniors, your mother's friend, your father's friend, or your professor or a teacher, or somebody who is senior to you, elder to you. Go to that person and ask, please ask opinion from me. And then you'd find that you're learning a skill of presenting your views, your opinion, your ideas in a very formal manner, because those professor that who is asking your opinion on a particular issue, that whatever it is, you'll be very restrained. And that's the level I would like you to actually pitch yourself, humbly presenting your views and ideas, to a person who's already on a higher pedestal. So this is one skill that your mind learns by speaking to them. Now comes the fifth part of my strategy for developing your spoken personality. Is here I am asking you to do two exercises. One, you must have developed a question based on yourself, as I told you in my earlier videos. I would like you to have collection of as many questions as possible, and then please write them down and put on a piece of paper. A lot of them, hundreds of them. Pick up one of that and speak the question loud, record it audio and video, and then you go on answering that for 30 seconds. When I say 30 seconds, I don't mean 29 seconds, I don't mean 31 seconds. I would like your mind to really know that, hey, this answer I am going to 30 seconds. And sometime you'll find the main fact would come to your mind at 25 seconds, but then you have to stop at 30 seconds. Let the mind learn that. Second, I would like, sometime you find that you have got like nothing to speak beyond 15 seconds. No, push yourself to 30 seconds. And that is one exercise I like you to do. And then the second exercise is eMock. I'm sure it has become a very common word these days with successful candidates getting higher score in interview. A lot of them have come back to me saying that this eMock with Dr. Khan, that really helps. I suppose I would like you to make good use of that. And there you have a question coming up, and a counter starts after the question. You have no idea which question is coming. You have no idea how much time that is given to you. And then you have to frame your answer within that time, and that has to be recorded. Here your mind learns how to contract or expand a particular idea. Now these two videos that you have got, one 30-second videos and the other is like eMock videos. Sit down with those videos and then audit them. Watch them several times over, and you would find that, hey, I think I did not start at the right point. I think I did not finish at the right point. I think I should have given this point there. I think I should have emphasized on this aspect. I think I left on a low note, etc., etc. So many advices would come, and I promise those advices which originate inside get absorbed inside only, and then they are very powerful. Those observations by you about your own self, because you know what was going in your mind when you were speaking that, is going to be very effective. I like you to do these exercises. 5 of them I just mentioned to you: loud reading, teaching, then juniors, seniors, and then self-audit through 30-second videos and self-audit of those eMock videos. If you're doing that, I'm sure you can be one of those proud people who will be very happy seeing the score when it finally comes. This is going to be a skill exercise. You may not become more knowledgeable by this, but whatever knowledge you have got was good enough to take you to an interview, and then it's time that we skill them so that they are used more effectively. My best wishes are with you.